Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hudson Middle School Stadium Field tonight. The game tonight will feature the Hudson Raiders versus the Superior Spartans. This is the first game in the regional playoffs here, and Hudson comes in as the number 4 seed. In the seeding this year, DC Everest undefeated this year, ranked number 1 in the state as number 1. Eau Claire Memorial got the number 2 seed and won the Big Rivers Conference with an 11-1-0 record. Hudson finished second in the Big Rivers Conference with a 10-1-1 record. Hudson's trip up there was a tie, 3-3 to River Falls, which means they lost the conference title by half a game to Eau Claire Memorial this year. Stevens Point was the number 3 seed. Hudson is the 4, Superior is the 5. So we have a game here. The number 4 seed Superior Spartans coming out onto the field in their powder blue uniforms. Hudson getting their team cheer in. They'll come out shortly in the all-white home uniforms here. This will be Hudson's 19th game on the year. And here we are on June 4th for the first game of the regional finals. Hudson is setting up on the east end of the field heading west. Superior will take the kickoff and they'll head east in this particular game. The winner of this game will more than likely play DC Everest in the regional finals in Wausau. I don't see DC Everest losing to the 8 seed Chippewa Falls tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Knut Johnson reporting for the Hudson Raiders tonight. Glad to be here. Glad you could join us. Center ref marks the start of the game, and Superior kicks off. Number 6 for Superior is Mally O'Brien. She's already committed to Division I Madison to play for the Badgers next year. She will be their best player, and you'll see that today, I'm sure. Superior makes a run down the right flank. Sarah Helene, senior defender number 18, battling for the ball there with number 18 for Superior. 18 is Rachel Dixon, midfielder for the Superior Spartans. Maddie Haynes, number 16, the sophomore for Hudson's, battling for the ball there. Still maintains possession on the side there. Sarah Helene with the ball again, making a run forward. Tries to get it up forward to our forwards for Hudson. Intercepted. Mally O'Brien, number 6, in the middle. Gets the ball out to her left flank there. Superior touches the ball out of bounds. That's going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. You'll see Kennedy Biltz, senior number 14, will grab that ball and make the throw-in. Ball goes in toward Kate Johnson, touched back by Brooke Gottschalk, center midfielder for the Raiders. And Kennedy Biltz uses the forward for Superior there, goes off her feet. She's having trouble holding on to that ball out there on the touchline. Biltz with another throw-in, goes to Gottschalk. Intercepted by Superior. They try to send the ball forward. And number 21 for Superior there is Amber Welsh, forward, junior forward. Hudson commits a foul. It's going to be a free kick. Mally O'Brien, number 6, the Wisconsin Badger to be, is going to take the free kick for Superior. My guess is that she will take most of the free kicks for the Superior Spartans. A wall is formed there. Jordan Helterbrand and Kate Johnson. Ball's lofted in. Goalkeeper for the Raiders is Karen Chuckle. Bobbles that shot. Covers it up on the rebound there and comes out to punt the ball here for the Hudson Raiders. Chuckle punts the ball to the left flank there, out toward Maddie Haynes. Haynes gets the ball, tries to get up the left flank, uses a Superior defender who knocks it out of bounds. There you see Coach Knutson directing the little ball boy there, and I believe that ball boy is Karen Chuckle's younger brother, so good to see him out here. Superior gains control of the ball in the back. That's number 12. That's Maddie Plunkett, junior defender for the Spartans. Knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a Hudson throw-in in the attacking third here. Defender, senior, number 18, Sarah Helene, is going to get the ball there and take the throw-in for the Raiders. There you see Matt Murphy in the green, the center official for the game tonight. Helene takes the throw in. It's touched by Sanaki. Back to Helene. Helene chips it in the box. It's intercepted by Mally O'Brien, but Brooke Gottschalk gets a hold. Kate Sanaki tries to get a shot off, and it hits some clutter in the middle there and in the box area, and goes out of bounds off the Spartans. It's going to be another Hudson throw. Helene, number 18 for the Raiders, is going to take this again. Throws the ball into the box area there. Maddie Haynes touches it back to Helene. Helene chips the ball in. Mally O'Brien can't maintain control. Gottschalk gets it there, tries to turn it, and does. Good work by Gottschalk. Kate Sanaki gets it into Maggie Kaler. Maggie Kaler touches the ball. It goes right past the goal face, past Jordan Heltebrand on the backside there. Boy, that could have been a great opportunity for Heltebrand to square up on that, facing the goal, and knock that ball in. Free kicks taken by Superior, doesn't go very far. Touched by Maggie Kaler, but not controlled. Number 10 there for the Spartans is Lorena Lane. The Hudson Raiders get the ball back. That's Kate Johnson. Touch to the middle there. Megan Monette, the center back for the Raiders, steps up to get that ball, puts a ball on goal. Goes right to the goalkeeper for the Spartans. And the goalkeeper seems to be Sam Young, number 1. Kate Sanaki does a nice turn there, getting by 2 defenders, gets the ball to Gottschalk. Gottschalk back to Sanaki, up to Kaler in the middle. Kaler's got a run right in the middle on the top of the box. Kaler gets a shot off, but it goes left of the goal there. Just a little bit of a mistouch there, but good effort by the Hudson Raiders with a couple of good connected passes between Gottschalk and Sanaki, both center mids. Taking the goal kick for the Spartans is going to be Kiara Tim, number 27. That ball is lofted a little bit better, but it's received by Kate Sanaki for the Raiders. Sanaki playing physical in there, tries to win the ball over Mally O'Brien. Mally gets the ball. You can see her skills dribbling past several Raiders. She slots a ball up to the right side there to the forward, but it's intercepted by Megan Monette of the Raiders. And Monette starts the counterattack. Good bit of footwork there to get away from the defender. Wants to put it on her left foot and does, and gets that ball up the left sideline. No Raider there to receive, but Taylor Cladd intercepts the ball from Superior. She sends it up to Maggie Kaler on the left flank. Kaler coming down against the defender there, number 27. Again, that is Kiara Tim for Superior. Oh, she crosses the ball in. Stopped nicely there by Sam Young, the goalkeeper for Superior. And Young punts the ball up. Oh, Gottschalk is fouled in the back by number 21 there for the Spartans. Amber Welsh knocked Gottschalk in the back, knocked her down, and Hudson's going to get a free kick here. It's going to be taken by Kennedy Biltz, senior right defender for the Raiders. Number 14, Biltz will take this free kick. Biltz lofts a nice ball into the 6-yard line. There's no Raiders there following the ball, and it's gathered in by Sam Young, the goalkeeper, who punts it away. Punts it to the outside. Nobody there to get it for the Spartans. It's going to be Raiders throw in. Helene takes the long throw. Great throw in by Sarah Helene. Ball goes off one of the Spartans. It's going to be a Raider throw in again. Helene picks up the ball, ready to restart again, and does make the throw in. Gets that ball to Maddie Haynes. Maddie Haynes sends it back to Helene. Helene sends the ball mid-height in. Maggie Kaler battling for the ball there. Gets a shot off on goal, but again stopped by Sam Young. Good ball control by Maggie Kaler, and a shot on goal there for Kaler. Gottschalk gets the ball in the center of the field, tries to get the ball out to Jordan Heltebrand. Heltebrand falls on the outside there and wasn't able to get it. Kate Johnson has the ball to Gottschalk. Midfielders, center, and outside working together for the Raiders. Kate Johnson has the ball. She sends it back to Megan Monette, who switches fields over to Kennedy Biltz on the right. Biltz making a run, tries to send it up the right sideline there, but touched a little too firmly, and Heltebrand can't reach that ball. It goes out the end line, and that's going to be a goal kick again for the Spartans. Kiara Tim, number 27, will take that goal kick for the Spartans. They employ the same strategy for goal kicks as the Raiders, where they'll have a defender take the goal kick instead of the keeper, preferring to keep the keeper in the box there in case of a missed kick or a missed touch. And that's what Coach Knutson does with the Raiders. Ball's touched into the center there. There's Mally O'Brien trying to win the ball, but she can't control it. The Raiders take over there. They're coming down the left flank. That ball goes near the end line there and does get out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick, I believe, for the Spartans, and it is. You can see center ref there, Matt Murphy, signaling to the goal, top of the goal box line there for a goal kick for the Spartans. No score in the game, 0-0 yet in this first game of the regional finals of the WIAA tournament. Spartans just send that ball out of bounds, trying to clear it. It's going to be a throw-in for the Raiders. Helene once again takes a throw-in, gets it to Sanaki, who chest traps the ball down to her feet. She gets that ball into the box area. Here comes Gottschalk with a shot on goal, and Gottschalk gets the first goal of the game. At the 8:32 mark, the Hudson Raiders take a 1-0 lead over the Superior Spartans. Beautiful ball sent Kate Sanaki, nice assist to Brooke Gottschalk. Gottschalk from the top of the box in the midfield area sends a right foot shot past the goalkeeper. That's Gottschalk's first goal on the year, and great time to get it. The Raiders lead the game 1-0 over the Spartans already in this regional playoff game. Superior all set and lined up, and they do take the kickoff there from the center back to Mally O'Brien in the midfield. She sends it back to her defenders. Good give and go back to her. Gottschalk gets tripped up. Referee says play on. Ball is sent up to the right flank. Nobody there for Superior. It's going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. Sarah Helene, the senior, will take the throw-in. And does. Sends it up the right flank. It's headed back by Superior. They do connect on a pass there. O'Brien with the ball again. She touches it back to her defender, number 2. That would be Maya Kittleson, midfielder, young freshman midfielder for Superior. Superior's got the ball on the left flank. They get it into the box of the Hudson Raiders there, but Megan Manette cleans that up. And Maddie Haynes comes back. She digs back and wins the ball there. Sends a beautiful ball to Jordan Helterbrand. Helterbrand on a breakaway here. No one in front of Helterbrand, number 13. Helterbrand cuts it back to her left, gets a shot off with the left foot. It goes off number 23 of the Spartans. That's Isabella Evabold. And that was a good ball by Texas. Jordan Helterbrand, call her Texas. Oh my gosh, I thought that clearly went off the Superior player from the shot of Helterbrand, but they gave a goal kick instead of a corner to the Hudson Raiders. That's a missed call there by the referees, but that happens. Goal kick is taken. It's Mally O'Brien with the ball, trying to send it up to her forwards, but Sarah Helene for the Raiders intercepts. Loses the ball, goes back to Superior there. That's number 21. That's Amber Welsh with the ball, goes to her right flank. Ball's intercepted again. Not a lot of ball control by the Superior players other than Mally O'Brien there, number 6. Clearly their best player. Again, signed as after the sophomore year. She's going to go play for the Badgers, and now she's playing 2 years of high school. This is her senior year, second year. Leading goal scorer in the state, but even the leading goal scorer in the state can have a bad throw-in like that, like she just did, not getting the ball behind her head, but the ref let that go. Hudson is defending here in the box there. Superior gets the ball deep. Chuckle calls for the ball, the goalkeeper for the Hudson Raiders. Sophomore Karen Chuckle doing a great job for the Raiders this year, gaining experience with every game and getting better and better all the time. She sends a punt that's headed by Superior twice until Megan Manette clears that ball upfield, but it's touched by Superior back, and then Hudson sends it up to the left. There's Haynes on the left, good bit of speed, sends the ball far forward. She's going to cross that ball in with her left foot and does right to the goalkeeper there. That's Sam Young again with a good stop. Good effort there by Haynes, maybe a little too flat on that cross. Maybe if it comes out to the 6-yard line, gives those forwards an opportunity. In this particular case, it was a little too flat and right to the goalkeeper. Gottschalk with confidence after scoring the first goal there, bringing the ball upfield, does a nice job. Jordan Helterbrand going one-on-one with the defender, gets past 2 defenders, puts the ball on her right foot, crosses into Kate Sanaki. Kate Sanaki trying to get it to Kaler, can't get it there. A lot of noise in the center of the field there with 3 defenders for Superior. Here's Kennedy Biltz with the ball, making another run on the right side there. Touches the ball out of bounds, just loses control. You can see her a little frustration there on Kennedy Biltz, a senior. Kennedy Biltz has signed a letter of intent with UW Green Bay. She'll be playing Division I soccer for the Phoenix next year. Coach Knutsen's daughter, Allie Knutsen, went to UW Green Bay and played Division I. There's Jordan Helterbrand mixing it up down there. She gets the ball back, sends it to Kate Johnson. Johnson with the ball on her left foot, crosses it over with her right to Sanaki. Sanaki gets one touch but can't get through the multiple defenders there again for Superior, who's packing it in pretty good. There's Haynes with a shot, goes a little bit left of the goal. It's stopped by Sam Young, the goalkeeper for Superior, who again punts the ball out. Gets the ball almost to midfield there, but it's intercepted by Sarah Helene of the Raiders trying to get it to Taylor Klatt. Klatt with a bit of footwork there, back taps it. Ball goes out of bounds off of Klatt. It's going to be a Superior throw-in. Good long throw-in for Superior. Goes over the head of Helene, but Megan Manette is there and touches the ball out of bounds, just clearing it there. It's going to give Superior another throw-in here. Coach Knudsen would like the Hudson defenders to have a little more composure, maintain the ball under pressure like that instead of just clearing it out of bounds. We don't want to give them too many throw-ins, especially in the attacking third of the field. Superior controlling the ball a bit there until Taylor Klatt clears it up to the forwards. Maggie Kaler digs back trying to win the ball. Superior regains control on the right flank there. Now Kate Sanaki has the ball for the Raiders. Tries to go past number 2 there. That's Maya Kittleson again for Superior. Sends the ball up long to Jordan Helterbrand, but Helterbrand's about 5 yards off sides on that kick. Time of the kick even, but clearly the right call there with Helterbrand being 4 or 5 yards in front of the defenders for the Superior Spartans, and that would be offside. So at the spot of the foul, Superior spots the ball. And again, number 27, Kiara Tim, is going to take that free kick for the Spartans. Gets the ball to Mally O'Brien. O'Brien shoves down Sanaki. No call on that. Gottschalk gets the ball, does a good pullback. Gets a little bit of space, gets the ball up to Kaler. Kaler has the ball. There's O'Brien again with just a push. I mean, she might be a Division I prospect, but she's going to realize getting to Division I, there's some kids that are going to beat her like a rented mule. Hudson's going to take the free kick here after the foul committed by O'Brien. Megan Manette, number 6, the senior defender for the Raiders, steps up to take this free kick and does. Lofts a nice ball to the top of the penalty box there. Gottschalk gets a touch. And Kate Sanaki gets it out to Haynes. Haynes with the ball on the right side, tries to get it back to Taylor Klatt. Klatt lifts the ball to the top of the box to Gottschalk. Gottschalk gets a knee on one, but it's right to the goalkeeper there. Maggie Kaler very close. I like the way the Hudson Raiders are following their shots into the goal on this game. That's something Coach Knudsen preaches every game, is follow those shots, just like basketball or any other sport. Don't shoot and stand, shoot and follow. Here's O'Brien for Superior, dribbling through the Raider defense. She lifts up a ball there that's headed out by Megan Manette. And touch, actually it wasn't Manette, it was Biltz, and then Manette here cleared it out with the feet. Superior just kicks the ball out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. Very little skill with ball control on the Superior side of the field. We have substitutions coming in for the Raiders. Number 15 is Taylor Brinkman, young sophomore defender there. She replaces Sarah Helene as a left defender there. And we will get the other subs as soon as we see them here on the field. There's Jess Iverson. Jess Iverson's number 7, the sophomore outside midfielder. She's taken the spot of Taylor Klatt on that left side. Here's Maddie Haynes again with a breakaway into the box. Haynes coming in with a right foot shot. Bounces off the goalkeeper, Sam Young, and that's going to be a corner for the Hudson Raiders. Boy, Haynes, what a pleasant surprise she's been for the Hudson Raiders. Older sister Alexa, last year under Coach Knudsen, set a school record for the team with 23 goals. Haynes has already got 20 goals on the season, and I wouldn't doubt if she puts up a couple goals in this game again, too. Here's Sanaki with the corner kick. Beautiful ball out to the 6-yard line. Unfortunately, the Hudson Raiders let that ball come all the way through without even touching it until it hits the ground once or twice. Johnson with the ball here, sends the ball up towards our right forward now is Izzy Lacasse, number 9, a young sophomore. Gottschalk's out in the right corner, sends the ball in, and goalkeeper Sam Young gathers that up. Tough angle there. When you're flat on the line like that, it's a tough shot. Goalkeeper Sam Young tries to throw the ball out to Mally O'Brien. She touches it up, trying to get it to her forwards, but Taylor Brinkman for the Raiders is there. Uses the defender, but the ball bounces into Megan Manette more toward the center, who gets the ball back out to Brinkman on the left. Brinkman dribbles up, gets the ball to Jess Iverson there. Iverson cannot control. Ball goes over to Superior. Back to Megan Manette for the Raiders. Manette puts it on her left foot, gets a nice lofted ball up to Maddie Haynes on the left side. Haynes just digs for those balls and wins most of them. Haynes making a good run here. Sends the ball to Izzy Lacasse, who mistouches it in the center there. Unfortunately, can't get anything on that shot. That's a ball where you need a much better first touch on that ball. Lacasse could not handle it. That was a wonderful goal-scoring opportunity for the Raiders. It just is squandered. Superior gains control of the ball. That's Mally O'Brien. A little trip up there. Sanaki barely touches the Division I prospect there, and O'Brien gets the call. She's done a lot worse to our players without getting any whistles herself. She's getting a little bit of preferential treatment here today. O'Brien taking the free kick. Even though she's a center mid, she seems to even take the kicks from the back. Superior gets the ball, trying to send it up from their defense to their mids. Kate Johnson for the Raiders with a good burst of speed here. Johnson gets the ball. She's all the way up to the top right in the box there. Good bit of footwork there. Pulls it back, sends it back to her mid. Brooke Gottschalk, center midfielder there on the right, is there. Sends it back toward Johnson. Johnson crosses the ball into the box. Gets it to Lacoste. Lacoste trying to get a shot. Stumbles on the ball there. Gets it back. Brooke Gottschalk with a right-footed shot. Gottschalk again playing with great confidence for the Raiders today, doing an excellent job up there. Again, with Lacoste up on top, that first touch has got to be better on the ball, and especially with those goal-scoring opportunities. Megan Monette for the Raiders sends the ball back up onto the top, goes near Lacoste. Lacoste tries to head it to her teammate, can't get it there. The defenders for Superior get it back. Lacoste sends the ball back to Gottschalk, gets it up to Sanaki. Sanaki and Gottschalk working well together in the midfield. Sanaki sends a through ball up, and we can't get there, and Lacoste trips on that ball, and it goes out of bounds. Lacoste having a tough time today out there with maintaining possession and first touch on those balls. Superior ready to take the goal kick, and does. Hudson Raiders, Kate Sanaki heads the ball up to Maggie Kaler. Kaler with her back to the goal, gets it back to Sanaki. Sanaki trying to work it through, gets a shot off, goes right to Sam Young, the goalkeeper for Superior. Solid hands on Sam Young for Superior. Has done a very nice job, and with the exception of the goal from Sanaki, has held the Raiders scoreless other than the goal. There's Katie Woodley, another talented sophomore playing for the Hudson Raiders, trying to get a ball to Lacoste, touched out by a defender for Superior, but Brooke Gottschalk is there. Mallie O'Brien comes onto the ball there, tries to pull it around and does, sends a long ball up to the top, but Megan Monette steps, does a nice job there. Here's Sanaki with the ball on her left foot, gets a through ball to Maggie Kaler with the ball. Kaler with a hard shot there, lifts the ball, but just goes to the left side of the goal there. Kaler with another goal-scoring opportunity. She's had a couple good opportunities. Both balls for Maggie Kaler have went to the left side of the goal. Going to be another free kick for the Superior Spartans there. Number 27, Kiara Tim's going to take that kick. Tim is a sophomore defender, so she'll be around a few more years for the Spartans. Takes the free kick to the side there. Maggie Kaler heads the ball to the center, but no one there for Hudson. Number 21 for the Spartans is Amber Wells, touches it out to her right side. That's number 14, Sophie Kintop for the Superior Spartans. She'll take the throw in on the right side there. Substitutes coming in. There you see Emma Richard coming in with the orange cleats for the Hudson Raiders. That's number 23, Emma Richard. Great player for the JV team this year. Knutson's had her up a couple times playing with the varsity squad. He likes her toughness and just the mentality that she plays with. Emma Richard isn't going to back down from anybody, and you mark my words, she'll get a few shots in the game today. A game like this, she doesn't shy away from it, and it's not too big for her. There you see Mike Renfro, athletic trainer for Catalyst Sports Medicine, grabs that ball, gives it to the ball boy. Superior takes that throw in. Jess Iverson comes on the ball, sends it to number 12 for the Superior Spartans, Maddie Plunkett, who knocks the ball out of bounds. Brinkman for the Raiders is going to take the throw in here and does. Gets the ball up the left side to Katie Woodley's area. Number 12 for the Spartans. Again, Maddie Plunkett just sends that ball out of bounds. Very little composure by the Superior Spartans. Again, under pressure, they're just going to knock that ball out of bounds, and I know the Hudson Raiders love that. They'll take those throw-ins every day of the week. Taylor Brinkman makes a throw-in, going to get a shot here, and does. A nice right-footed shot up near the goal box, and that's stopped by Sam Young. She was backing in toward her goal there. That could have been a good scoring opportunity for the Raiders. Taylor Brinkman's got a strong right leg and can put that ball on the net from just inside the half. Here's Kaler with a breakaway. Kaler gets a shot on goal, and Kaler scores. Great ball for the Hudson Raiders, sent up the middle here. That was Megan Monette at the 21:38 mark that touched the ball up to the center. Maggie Kaler gets free in the center there, and with nothing but room there, you can see several times Kaler's went to the left side to the far post, which is exactly what Coach Knutson tells those players to do. 24 feet of net, 2 feet a kid. Don't go for the 2 feet a kid. So there, Kaler takes a nice ball, sends it to her left there into an empty net, and the Hudson Raiders take a 2-0 lead on the Superior Spartans. Here's Mally O'Brien, the only real player on the Superior team today, it looks like. O'Brien's trying to do everything herself. She takes all the free kicks and any of the important tasks of the Superior Spartans is done by Mally O'Brien. The problem is soccer's a team sport. Coach Knutson, good first touch there. Did you see that grab? I think he saved assistant coach Michaela Sanaki and Kyle Flanagan saved their lives with that one there as he caught it before it drilled them. But good touch by Knutson. Ball is sent upfield by Kate Sanaki. There's Maggie Kaler, who just scored the goal. Good body position, wins that ball. Jess Iverson has the ball on the left side there. Sends the ball down the right flank. Nobody there but Superior, who just knocks it out of bounds again. That's the typical MO for the Superior defense. Any pressure even near them, and they just send the ball out of bounds. Here's Taylor Brinkman for the Raiders taking the throw. She sends it into the box there. It's touched out. Brinkman may get another opportunity here. Jess Iverson fighting for it. Great back tap by Jess Iverson to herself. Loses control to the ball. Here's Mally O'Brien for the Superior Spartans again. Dribbling past Brinkman, got a little bit of speed. Dribbling down the midfield here, does step over, tries to send the ball up, and Megan Monette, the senior captain center back for the Hudson Raiders, is there as she always is. Really valuable player for the Raiders is Monette this year. Does an exceptional job on the best players on every team. Mally O'Brien gets the ball again, attacking near the penalty box. She's fighting there with Monette. Gets a shot off there. That's a great shot by Mally O'Brien, a right-footed shot, but it's an even better stop by sophomore goalie Karen Chuckle, who grabs that firmly, sends the ball toward midfield there. There's Emma Richard in chase. Superior gains the ball, sends it back up. Superior can't control the ball. You can see most of the Superior players just don't have a good first touch, and Mally O'Brien, unfortunately, doesn't have much of a supporting cast here. She leads the state in goals with 46, but again, she's a one-man show here. You can see by the play here, there's not another player for the Superior Spartans that stands out other than number 6, Mally O'Brien. There's the throw-in by the Spartans toward Mally O'Brien. She wins the ball with body position over Kate Johnson. Sends just a ball up. It's a long ball. I call that a long turnover. Karen Chuckle has the ball and very smartly distributes to Kennedy Biltz with more space. Biltz dribbles up the right side and sends a long ball up the right flank there. Good ball to Emma Richard. Emma Richard on the right side with the ball. Tries to get past the last defender. A good cut by Richard. Richard has the ball on the right foot, sends it across to the middle, but Kaler can't quite get there. That was an excellent effort by Emma Richard, the sophomore, number 23. She's responsible for getting that corner for the Hudson Raiders there. Good bit of work from Biltz to Richard, trying to get it to Kaler. And well done. Ball gets knocked out of bounds out the end line by the Superior Spartans. It's going to be a corner kick taken by Kate Sanaki. Kate's the senior captain for the Hudson Raiders. Kate has 19 assists on the year. For a center midfielder, that's just spectacular work in the middle. Ball gets sent into the box. It's headed out by Superior. Headed up by Kate Sanaki to Emma Richard there. Richard, 23, has the ball. Again, very tough angle. You take the shot on that angle, and that's almost always going to be a fairly easy stop for the goalkeeper. Better play there would be to send the ball out by the 6-yard line and give your forwards an opportunity to run on it and get a shot. There you see Taylor Brinkman letting the ball go out of the bounds for the Raiders, and before the refs even signal, she picks it up and takes the throw. Coach Knutson's going to like that. Ball is received by Mackenzie Drace, number 8, another sophomore for the Raiders. Dribbles through two players, gets a shot on goal, or gets it to Emma Richard, who gets a head on it. Superior does gain control back in their defensive end there. Richard battling for the ball. She plays hard, I'll tell you. That's what Coach Knutson likes to see. Here comes Superior on the counterattack. O'Brien, number 6, again tries to win the ball, but Kate Sanaki, there O'Brien, you see O'Brien not only trip Sanaki, but give her an elbow. Again, that's really uncalled for. That's a kid that plays Division I, and she's going to get hit real hard by a number of players when she gets into the Big Ten. You don't get away with that cheap type of play when you get up there playing with the big boys and girls. So here's Taylor Brinkman for the Hudson Raiders setting up for the free kick there. after the foul by O'Brien. Brinkman sends the ball up to the top of the box. Katie Woodley tries to get ahead on it. Can't quite get there. At number 8, Mackenzie Drace, shielding the ball well, plays the ball exceptionally well. Drace gets the ball, cuts back through 2 defenders. Drace gets the ball on the right foot. It's blocked by the defender for Superior, but Drace fights to win the ball again. Drace doing a great job of handling the ball up in the attacking third there for the Raiders. Taylor Brinkman sends the ball back to Kennedy Biltz. Has to hustle to get there to win that ball. Biltz crosses over to the left side. Gets that ball up to Katie Woodley. Katie Woodley giving chase to that ball and just touches the ball out of bounds. Goes off Superior. It's going to be a corner kick. That's a good use by Katie Woodley. Running toward the end line there, just knocking the ball off the feet of the Superior Spartan. And the ball's going to be another corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. Sanaki, who's taken about, I think it's 65 or 70 corners for the Raiders this year, does just a superb job lifting the ball up, just as you see there. Top of the box, Kyla Shuey gets a touch. Taylor Klatt is in there. Katie Woodley's there, but the ball just dribbles harmlessly to Sam Young, the goalkeeper, who sprints out, gets the ball to O'Brien, and the counterattack is underway. O'Brien, being defended there by Brinkman, sends a through ball. There's number 15 for the Spartans there. That's Catherine Polkingham. But the ball, again, she just can't control the ball in the attacking third there. And Karen Chuckle picks that ball up and punts it well past midfield. Good punt by Chuckle. Goes all the way back into the goal box area and penalty box area of the Hudson Raiders with Superior defending. And Superior, again, just clears it out of bounds. That's going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders again. Substitutions coming again for the Raiders. Big dogs are coming back in. Brooke Gottschalk in the center. Maddie Haynes is a left forward there. There's Coach Knutson congratulating Katie Woodley and the others for doing a well-done job out on the field there. Brinkman takes the throw into the box area there. Gottschalk gets a foot on it. Mackenzie Drace is out there, number 8. She sends it back to Brinkman. Brinkman's going to have a shot here and does. Puts it into the penalty box area there, but it's stopped by Sam Young. That bounces once into the hands of the goalkeeper. Brinkman's going to need to learn to drive that ball if she can, rather than just a softer chip. Superior touches the ball up to O'Brien, number 6 for the Spartans there. She lifts a long ball up, kind of a dump and run to the right side there. Does have a forward to connect to. Forward gets a shot off harmlessly. Karen Chuckle with a solid save there. Looks like she's going to punt again. And that ball just shy of midfield is touched by O'Brien. Counterattack comes right back. There's O'Brien with a couple of step overs trying to get around Brinkman. Brinkman allows the shot there by O'Brien that just goes harmlessly to Chuckle again. Not really great scoring threats by Superior, but Coach Knutson certainly wants to limit the shots that they take in the event of a missed touch. That was a good hop over by Haynes. Sometimes Haynes always looks like she's flying out there. She's off the ground quite often, trying to avoid contact like that. Good bit of footwork by Haynes. Going to be another throw-in for the Hudson Raiders here, who lead the game 2-0 here in the first half. Taylor Brinkman with the ball on the left side, east heading west for the Raiders. A little bit of wind today going to the southwest today, so the Raiders, who won the coin toss today, chose to use that wind. There's Taylor Klatt with a good bit of footwork going back and forth. Gets the ball up to Kaler, who touches it out, trying to get that ball to Haynes. The defenders for Superior just knocked that ball out of bounds. That's number 44, Megan Tennell for the Superior Spartans. Again, under pressure, they just clear the ball out. Brinkman's going to take the throw again and does. Getting that to Sanaki. Sanaki tries to flip it. She gets a toe up on the ball. Kaler with a header. That was a good effort again from Sanaki to Kaler. Kaler tries to do a directional header into the goal. She's got a couple goals on the year already just with that same type and style of play. Gottschalk doing a nice job in the middle today. Tries to get the ball upfield, but that's intercepted by Superior and sent forward. There's number 19, sophomore Emma Olson, playing in. Emma's a JV player, rostered, but plays up for varsity a couple times. Another player who's going to do a great job for the Raiders in the next 2 years. Gottschalk, good position there on O'Brien. O'Brien knocks her down again. You know, at some point you can't keep apologizing for the kid. You just have to give her a yellow card. She's just abusing players and she's not playing the ball. You can't whack a player in the back like that without playing the ball and not get called. She's already gotten about 4 or 5 foul calls on her today with her style of play here. And if she thinks that's going to fly in in the Big Ten. Well, it will, but she's going to be the one getting abused playing like that, I can tell you for sure. Gottschalk trying to win the ball again and does, but nobody there for the Raiders, and Superior sends the ball cross field to that right side. Emma Olson there, number 19, tracks the ball down, sends the ball upfield. Megan Monette gets a touch here for the Raiders, lifts the ball up to Maggie Kaler. Kaler tries to head the ball over to Haynes. Haynes is going to win this ball, pops the header up there. She might be a foot or two shorter than most, but she'll win almost every ball. Taylor Klatt here with the ball for the Raiders. Taylor cuts it back, tries to lift the ball in with the right foot and does. It's intercepted there by number 15 for the Spartans, Catherine Polkinghome. The ball goes out of bounds there with the shot, and that's going to be a Superior goal kick. Goalkeeper sets that ball down. Number 5 for the Superior Spartans is Emma Roden. Emma takes that free kick. Very short ball up to her midfield there. That's number 18, Rachel Dixon for the Spartans. Ball gets sent out of bounds by the Raiders. It's going to be a throw-in for the Spartans. Throw-in goes in, chest trap there. Ball's intercepted by Kate Sanaki, who wins the ball. She tries to send that ball up to Kaler. It's intercepted by the Spartans, who send it to the midfield there. They touch it up to the right sideline there, but Karen Chuckle's going to play this one with her feet and does harmlessly, plays it over there to Taylor Brinkman. Good job by Chuckle being out and in position to stop any threat. Brinkman making a run for the Raiders there, loses the ball to number 2. Number 2 is Maya Kittleson for Superior there, tries to get it upfield. Klatt, number 2 for the Raiders, gets possession of that ball with a good bit of footwork, gets around one defender, lifts the ball up, tries to get that ball up in the direction of Maddie Haynes there. Superior intercepts. Ball is sent up once again, but goes out of bounds there. That's going to be a throw-in for the Superior Spartans. They take some time to substitute here on the field, too. I think they're going to hold up play until they get the subs on. You see for Hudson in the picture there, 23 Emma Richard, number 12 Maggie Kaler. Kate Sanaki intercepts that ball, gets the ball up to Kaler. Good work feet to feet there. Kaler tries to chip that ball up toward Emma Richard. Maddie Haynes is there, touches it back to Sanaki. Sanaki gets the ball on her left foot there, tries to get a slotted ball and does to Maggie Kaler. Kaler touches the ball but carries it out of bounds, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Superior Spartans. Well, it looks like they called offsides on the Raiders there when they put the ball outside the goal box line there. The referee, the side, the AR, they called the AR, assistant referee, must have raised his flag for offsides on the Raiders. Really short kick again. Kaler intercepts that ball on top of the box and fires the ball off to the right side of the goal this time. So Kaler is certainly doing what Coach Knutson asked for and go to the wide sides of the net there instead of going right to the belly of the goalkeeper. Got a couple balls to the left, a couple balls to the right now, and she's also got the one goal to the back of the net. So Kaler doing a nice job putting pressure on the Superior defense. Here's number 44, Megan Tennell for the Superior Spartans, taking the goal kick here. Another really short kick. Boy, just you're not going to make a living taking goal kicks like that. Emma Richard for the Raiders trying to win that ball. It's touched out of bounds by the Spartan defense again. Typical MO, you've seen it all night here. When Superiors are under any pressure whatsoever, they just knock the ball out the touch lines. Here's Emma Olson, sophomore defender for the Hudson Raiders, number 19, ready to take the throw and does. Puts it in toward the box, touched up by Richard. There, Tennell does clear the ball out of the box area for Superior. Megan Monette hits a shot. It just goes over the backside of the net. Boy, that's one of those high arcing shots that placed properly drops in behind the goalkeeper's outstretched hands for a goal sometimes. Good effort by Monette on that ball. Goalkeeper Sam Young is going to place that ball down for number 5 again, Emma Roden, to take the free kick for the Superior Spartans. Roden takes a kick, yet again another short kick. Kate Sanaki has the ball, gets it to Kaler, back to Sanaki, intercepted by Superior there. Number 13, Jordan Helterbrand back in the game, sends it out to Kate Johnson, number 20 on the left there, but cannot connect. Ball goes harmlessly out of bounds. Superior is going to take the throw here and does, just kind of pops it up into the air. Kate Johnson intercept. Maddie Haynes gets a touch on that ball, but it's intercepted by Superior, sent to their right flank. Mistouched again, and Sarah Helene for the Raiders has the ball. Sarah calmly sends that ball feet to Kate Sanaki, just like the Raider coach Knutson likes to see. Raiders connecting on a few passes here in tight spaces. Well done. Ball does go out the end line there. It's going to be another goal kick for the Superior Spartans. Goalkeeper Sam Young says, I'll just take this one myself. Boy, with the short length of the goal kicks by the others for Superior, if I'm Sam Young, I'd take it myself too. There's Sam Young, gets a ball out. That's a good 20-yard kick. Maggie Kaler tries to head the ball, but there's no Raider there to receive. Ball is sent upfield, but Kennedy Biltz is there for the Raiders on the right D there. She gets around the Superior defender. Uses her, but Superior does dispossess. Gottschalk, though, gets it back. There's Mally O'Brien and Gottschalk battling again. Gottschalk going toe-to-toe with her. You can see O'Brien getting the arms out there. And O'Brien loses the ball there. Kate Sanaki touches it up for the Raiders. Superior does get it back. Hudson triple team in there, and again, you know, Hudson gets called with that ticky-tack foul, but O'Brien's throwing elbows and arms all over the field. And O'Brien gets another couple of yards there, tossing the ball down ahead of the spot of the foul, as a player is often wont to do before they take the free kick. O'Brien takes the kick, does connect with Superior there, who sends it right to Brooke Gottschalk, center mid. Gottschalk gets dispossessed there. Jordan Hiltebrandt wins this ball, though. Hudson Raiders have the ball up in the attacking third here. Emma Richards sends the ball over to Jordan Hiltebrandt. Hudson loses that ball, but Helene's there, gets it back to Gottschalk in the center. Gottschalk tries to get it out to the right. Perfectly slotted ball to Emma Richard up in the right corner. Richard slides the ball again right down on that end line there and goes right to the keeper. That's something, as Richard matures as a player, she's going to understand that when you have no angle to score, you're going to be better off giving your other teammates an opportunity to score by laying that ball out by the top of the goal box there. Superior sends the ball down the field. Chuckle steps up again as the goalkeeper, plays it with her feet out to the midfield area. Superior gains the ball, does connect on a couple passes here until Kennedy Biltz heads the ball out. Superior regains, but Hudson gets it back. Kate Johnson for the Raiders touches it up to the forward area there. Emma Richard in chase for the Raiders. Touched out by number 44 there. That's Megan Tennell again of the Superior Spartans. It's going to be a throw-in for the Spartans here. They called a foul on the Raiders, it looks like. It's a free kick, and any free kick is taken by their superstar, Mally O'Brien, number 6. O'Brien takes the long free kick, sends it to nobody there. Kennedy Biltz for the Raiders has it. Uncharacteristically sends it out of bounds. Again, Coach Knutson, he's going to be pulling what little hair he has left out of his head, watching his own player lose their composure and just send a ball out the touchline. That's not what the Hudson Raiders do. Gives a throw-in to the Superior Spartans in the attacking third. Biltz certainly had time to play that ball and should have. Superior takes the throw in there. They try to get it in. Ball's touched out of bounds by Brooke Gottschalk. It's going to be another throw in by Superior. Taking the throw there is number 10. That's Lorena Lane for Superior. Intercepted. Oh, Kyla Shuey tries to get the ball out. Slips on the turf. Superior intercepts that ball. Tries to get it to their midfield there. Sarah Helene steps up. Superior regains control. That's number 2 again, Maya Kittleson for Superior with the ball in the middle. Superior still maintaining control of possession until Kate Johnson clears that ball up and wide. That's Maddie Haynes again with the speed. She's on the left side with some space. Haynes coming in on the left flank. Gets a right-footed shot off there, but it goes to the right side of the Superior goal, the left side of Haynes there. So it's out of bounds, kick to the side of the net there. Great scoring opportunity again for the Hudson Raiders here in the first half of the game, in which the Raiders right now lead 2-0 over Superior in this regional game. Again, it's the 5 seed Superior Spartans against the number 4 seed Hudson Raiders today. Kate Johnson has the ball on the left flank for the Raiders, tries to connect with Maddie Haynes and does. Haynes trying to win the ball there. Well defensed by Superior. They send the ball up, but Sarah Helene has a touch on the ball there. Kate Johnson and Superior get tangled up there. The ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call that Superior. Johnson looks like she's a little nicked up and walking gingerly there. Called the foul on Johnson actually there. Before the ball went out of bounds, they called the foul. That's Mally O'Brien moving all the way over to the right edge to take the free kick again. Normally you'd want your better players receiving the free kick, but Superior chooses to let Mally O'Brien take all the kicks. I don't quite understand that. Shot there by Superior, but again, not really a goal-scoring threat, and Chuckle gets about her 5th or 6th save of the half here. Not a lot of pressure put on by Superior. There's a good bit of positioning by Katie Woodley. Gets the ball up the field. Oh, it's touched out of bounds. Boy, it sure looked like Superior. Number 44 there, Megan Tennell, knocked that out of bounds. I mean, I don't know that Katie Woodley's foot touched that ball, but the AR said it was a use off of Katie Woodley. They're giving the ball to Superior for the throw-in. Superior takes it. There's Mally O'Brien again all the way to the back of the field, trying to do everything for the Superior Spartans. Knocks the ball into the shins of Katie Woodley, goes out of bounds out the end line. It's going to be another goal kick for the Spartans there. Goalkeeper Sam Young sets it down. She's seen enough of the goal kicks by the Spartan defense to say, why don't you guys just get out of my way and I'll just take these myself. And she does. She sends it up. It's intercepted there by Katie Woodley. Can't control the touch, but Maggie Kaler is there for the Raiders. Good footwork by Kaler to get the ball, but gets a little too far away from her. Touched out of bounds by number 10 there for the Spartans, Lorena Lane, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Raiders. In the attacking third, Biltz has got the ball. These should go up and into the box for the Raiders, but she throws it short to Maggie Kaler. Kaler sends it back to Biltz. Biltz tries to win the ball and does. Sends it back to Megan Monette of the Raiders, who lifts it over to Sarah Helene. Helene puts it on her right foot, lifts it up to the top of the box toward Katie Woodley. Superior does gain control, and Kyla Shuey's fighting for balls there. Good bit of work by Kyla Shuey. Puts a defender for Superior on her back and onto the ground, actually, but all while playing the ball. That's great positioning by Kyla Shuey there. Jordan Helterbrand battling for the ball there against Mally O'Brien. O'Brien deftly gets past her with footwork there. Goes back past Gottschalk, chips the ball up, but again, that's a harmless ball. O'Brien, for as good a player as she is, she's not giving her forwards an opportunity to engage in the play. She's just sending easy balls for the goalkeeper to stop. I mean, Mally O'Brien is making our goalkeeper look like Hope Solo today. Ball gets sent out of bounds, going to be thrown in by Tennell for Superior, number 44, the senior defender. Takes the throw, but throws it right to Katie Woodley. Woodley tries to put the ball in front. Ball is, I think he called a handball there, probably on Hudson, the way all the players are moving on the field here. So there's O'Brien once again, moves all the way behind the defenders to take the free kick again. Quite frankly, again, I just don't understand why your Division I prospect takes all the free kicks and you don't have your best player in the field to receive them, to do something with them. So there's O'Brien with the kick, gets it out to the Superior player, and that's a perfect example. Goes to number 10 there. Number 10 is Lorena Lane. She can't maintain possession on the first touch, and it goes out of bounds. It's just a turnover for Superior. Biltz takes the throw in for the Raiders. It's touched out of bounds by O'Brien, number 6, who gives a stare and a whack to Katie Woodley again. That's O'Brien's MO. If she can't play with skill, she'll just be mean. Ball's touched out of bounds by Hudson. Going to be a throw in for the Superior Spartans.
7, 6, 5, 4.
You hear the countdown with just a few seconds to go in the half there. And at 45 minutes of the first half concluded, it is 2-0 Hudson over Superior. Shots in the first half. Hudson outshot Superior, 23 shots with 15 on the frame and 2 goals. Superior had 8 shots in the half, 6 on the frame and no goals. So Hudson outshooting Superior 23-8, and Superior really did not have many scoring opportunities at all of the 8 shots. 6 of them were on the frame, but again, none of them real quality scoring opportunities, unlike Hudson. Here we are for the start of the second half, folks, and Hudson Raiders coming out in the all-white home uniforms here. You see the refereeing crew, Matt Murphy and his 2 ARs coming out to the center of the field here. Hudson in their all-whites will be going west to east for the second half of this game. And Superior Spartans in the powder blues have not come out onto the field yet. Hudson leads the game 2-0 with 45 minutes yet to play. Winner of this game will more than likely go to Wausau to face the number 1 ranked team in the state, DC Everest. Earlier in the year, Hudson was ahead of DC Everest in the spring tournament in Wausau. Hudson was ahead 2-0 in the 70th minute of a 90-minute contest, and unfortunately for the Raiders in that game, our center back, Megan Monette, went out of the game with leg cramps, and DC Everest scored 3 goals in the span of about 5 to 7 minutes, ended up winning the game 3-2. But Hudson really pushed the number 1 ranked team in the state, who won the 1-goal game. Hudson's getting ready here. Center's checking with his ARs. He blows the whistle, and Hudson takes a kickoff for the second half. Sanaki gets the ball, touches it back to Biltz on the right side. There, Biltz takes 2 touches, sends the ball up to the right flank there. Superior intercepts. There's O'Brien again for Superior, trying to make a change of pace run there. She just lofts a long ball up that's intercepted by Taylor Klatt, who sends it back to Sanaki. Hudson doing a nice job in this game, going feet to feet or feet to open space with their balls. Sanaki sends it up to Haynes. Haynes has the ball on the right side, tries to cross the ball over to the right side and switch fields. Jordan Heltebrand is there, does maintain control and possession of the ball. Heltebrand in the box there, gets it out to Sanaki. Sanaki sends a right-footed shot, but it's just a slow dribbler to the goalkeeper, Sam Young, who pitches the ball out to the right side defender there to carry the ball up the field, and does. They get it to Mally O'Brien again. You see the head fakes there. You see the footwork trying to go past Gottschalk. Gottschalk gets a little hip check onto her, but she maintains possession, distributes the ball nicely out to the right side there, but Sarah Helene does a better job defending. She gets dispossessed. Megan Manette has to come in and win the ball, and does. Sends it out to the left midfield to Taylor Klatt. Klatt goes to Sanaki. Sanaki trying to get it back to Klatt, but the ball goes out of bounds. Sanaki's got to do a better job there keeping that ball on the ground for easier ball to receive. Superior takes the throw. You can see there the ability of receiving the ball is just the first touch for the Superior Spartans is just not very good. Hudson's Kate Sanaki pulls the ball back, sends it up to the right side there to Jordan Heltebrand, who has a going to the goal there. Heltebrand should have gone a lot deeper, about 1 yard inside the 18-yard box there. So Heltebrand shooting from 17 yards with nobody in front of her. Knutson would prefer to see her work it into about the 6-yard line at the top of the goal box and get that goalie to commit one way or another, and then just pass the ball into the back of the net. But Heltebrand there shot the gun before she got it out of the holster. There's Sanaki winning the ball in the midfield, gets it back over to Maggie Kaler. Kaler tries to send it out to Heltebrand again with a right shot there. Heltebrand crosses it all the way across. That's a good job on that case with Heltebrand. And uncharacteristically, Maddie Haynes, who is almost always on that backside, lets that one get just a little bit in front of her and go harmlessly out the end line there. It's going to be a goal kick for the Superior Spartans. Back to allowing the defenders to kick the ball. Let's see how number 47 here, or who is that here? 27 for the Spartans. That's Kiara Tim. A little better goal kick there. The coach may have talked to them at halftime about that. There's Biltz trying to win a ball, gets by her there. There's Mally O'Brien. This could be dangerous when she's into open space. Kate Johnson does a great job of coming back for the ball. Under pressure for the Raiders. The Raiders kick it out of bounds, goes out the touchline on the left there. As the Superior Spartans head east to west, they take the throw in there, comes back to their defender, touches it up to the midfield there, trying to get the ball to O'Brien. Handball there by O'Brien. That's going to be a free kick for the Hudson Raiders. I think O'Brien would even take the Hudson free kicks if she could. There's Kennedy Biltz setting up for the free kick for the Raiders. Takes it, long lifted ball up to the right side there, headed to the midfield by Superior. Kate Sanaki traps the ball, brings it down to her feet. Good slotted ball. Here's Maggie Kaler on the breakaway. Kaler trying to slow that ball down, went a little bit too fast to the left side. Kaler doing a nice job, flips it back, tries to center the ball. And there's Gottschalk, mistouches that one out to Heltebrand on the right there. Ball got a little squirrely on Gottschalk. Heltebrand sends it back to Kate Johnson. Kate Johnson bringing the ball to midfield, sends it to Kate Sanaki. Sanaki with the right foot. He goes high into the right of the goal. That's a well-done play there from Gottschalk to Sanaki. Sanaki took a good shot. That's just a couple feet away from being an ESPN highlight shot there. Good high ball, could have been in the top shelf of the net there by Sanaki, so well done. Free kick again is going to be taken by Kiara Tim for Superior. That's a much better kick there, but Sanaki does get the ball, gets it to Kaler, back to Sanaki. Sanaki has the ball on her right foot there, dribbling to her right, slots the ball to the middle there, but it's intercepted by Superior. They clear it up toward midfield there, and they touch it back up, and nobody's there but Manette and Biltz. Hard-charging Superior defender coming on, or forward. Kate Johnson has the ball for the Hudson Raiders. She turns the ball, sends it out to Biltz, takes her position as a defender. That's good thinking by Johnson. Ball is sent up. Jordan Hiltebrand, number 13, who's had some quality touches, tries to get it to Kaler, but it goes past her. Taylor Klatt comes onto the ball, brings it back to the midfield there. Klatt with the right foot gets it to Gottschalk. Gottschalk gets it upfield, sends the ball to Jordan Hiltebrand on the right flank. Hiltebrand's going to cross this ball in and does. Ball is tried to get a touch by Kate Sanaki. Right foot lifted by the defender there. That was a decent move there by the Superior defender to get it up and over Hudson. Taylor Klatt tries to get that ball into the box and does. Defended well there, but Maddie Haynes wins the ball, tries to get it to Sanaki. Sanaki gets a shot blocked. Ball being muddied around there in the penalty box area. Superior. Mally O'Brien for Superior finally gets the ball, goes past Helene. She's got good speed, there's no doubt about that. She handles the ball pretty well on her feet, but she's a little bit chippy when things don't go her way. It looks like her MO is just, I'm going to whack you. So there's a good slotted ball to Maggie Kaler. Oh, they're going to call offsides on that play. You'll see the AR official on the right side there as soon as the camera pans back. That is going to say Maggie Kaler was offsides, and they're going to spot that ball there for Superior to take the free kick from the spot of the foul. Superior sends the ball in. Kate Sanaki back and forth with Hudson and Superior. Megan Monette gets a foot on the ball to Biltz. Biltz touches it up. Sanaki trying to get a header to Kaler. Kaler does control the ball. Nice turn by Kaler. Gets it out to the left flank there to Maddie Haynes. Haynes with some space on the left side there again. Haynes, Haynes gets tripped in the box, and there's absolutely no call, but Hudson does have the advantage with Klatt getting a shot away. Don't understand that one at all. Haynes gets absolutely rolled in the box there by being tripped up by the defender for Superior. And there's no call whatsoever other than if the ref thought there was an advantage there because Hudson still maintained possession. But that easily could have been a PK there. Here's Superior with the goal kick. Up and out, much better goal kicks than they took in the first half. Kaler has the ball, gets dispossessed there. That's number 2 again, Maya Kittleson for the Superior Spartans. There, Johnson gets tangled up, and they're calling the foul on Kate Johnson again.
Once McCormick left, it went downhill.
Superior will take the free kick from the spot of the foul. Another poor effort by Superior on the free kick, but they did maintain possession. Kate Johnson gets there, gets whacked in the back, maintains possession, gets the ball to Monette. Monette puts the ball up to the right side, but nobody in the vicinity. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a Superior throw-in. Superior gets the throw-in. They get the ball back to their center midfield. Midfield has the ball there, sends the ball up to the right side. Taylor Klatt gets a head on that. There's number 18 for the Superior Spartans there. Again, Rachel Dixon on the right side. Can't control the ball. Goes out the end line. That's going to be a goal kick for the Hudson Raiders. Goalkeeper Karen Chuckle sends the ball out to number 14, Kennedy Biltz. She's going to put the ball on the top of the goal box there for the free kick. Much longer free kicks for the Hudson Raiders. Coach Knutsen's going to like that as opposed to what Superior's done all game. Gottschalk and Kaler playing with the ball in the middle of the field. It's intercepted by Mally O'Brien. She's got a little bit of free space there. Gottschalk tangling with her. Gottschalk does a nice job with Mally O'Brien. Again, O'Brien's whacking and hacking kids, and there's no calls. And when Gottschalk goes body to body playing a ball, they get the call. So a little bit of an equity there, but there's Mally O'Brien, as always, taking the free kicks for the Superior Spartans. Referee Matt Murphy blows the whistle for the kick, and here's Mally O'Brien on the kick. She sends it toward the goal. Not a very good effort by a Division I prospect there. Goes about 10 yards wide of the goal. That's going to be a goal kick for the Hudson Raiders. Kennedy Biltz setting up for the goal kick. Built stutters there, but follows through, takes the ball, gets it up to Jordan Helterbrand on that side, gets it out to Kate Johnson. Johnson sends a long ball up, but with the crown of the field, that ball is going to go harmlessly out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Superior Spartans. Hudson has substitutes on the side. They're holding pennies, waiting to come in. Johnson gets a good header on that ball, good length on that directional header. Not even under pressure there, but Megan Tennell just clears that ball out of bounds. Hard to understand why a defender with no pressure on her is just going to clear the ball out of bounds and give it to the other team, when if she just took a half a second to maintain possession, she could turn that ball upfield. But, you know, Hudson's not complaining. If they want to send the ball out of bounds, we'll take it every time. Jordan Helterbrand, top of the box here, fighting off a couple defenders, but can't get through the next one. And ball gets turned over to Superior. They send the ball to the midfield there. Number 37 for the Superior Spartans is Kennedy Grimstead. Haven't called her name today. But again, she's one of the many nameless players for the Superior, not named Mally O'Brien. Hudson gets the ball up to Jordan Helterbrand, number 13, brings it inside the box again, gets the ball to Kaler. Kaler on the top of the box, gets a shot, goes to the left of the post. Another outstanding scoring opportunity for the Hudson Raiders. And Maggie Kaler just sends the ball about 2 feet to the left of the goalpost there. But again, Coach Knutson's begging the kids to look beside the 2 feet of goalkeeper and go for the 24 feet of net, and Kaler did just that. That's Coach Knutson won't be upset with that play. That's just a bit of bad luck to miss that wide, but it's a great idea. Superior trying to win the ball here, goes off of Klatt. Klatt does win the ball back, sends it to her defender, Sarah Helene. Helene sends the ball to Gottschalk. Gottschalk gets it to Shuey. Shuey touches it over to Klatt. Klatt on the outside. There's Hudson connecting 5, 6, 7 passes in a row. Just excellent ball control by the Hudson Raiders there. Manette gets the ball, tries to get it central, but it's intercepted by Superior. After 7 or 8 touches by the Raiders, Superior gets the ball, but Superior just sends that ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Raiders again. You can just see that Superior just has a bit of a lack of talent here. They got Mally O'Brien. They've got 2 or 3 other kids that play fairly well, but the rest of their team is really lacking in talent. Maggie Kaler has the ball here, tries to send it upfield. It's intercepted by Superior, sends it up there, left flank. Biltz in chase for that ball, hard. She's going to let that ball go out of bounds if I know Biltz, and she does. Smart play by Biltz, picks up the ball, takes a throw into Mackenzie Drace. Drace trying to win the ball there and does. Gets the ball to Gottschalk. Gottschalk with the ball on that right flank, tries to get it up, but we don't have a forward up on the right there. Supposed to be Helterbrand up there. She does get up there eventually. Ball's touched out of bounds by Superior. It'll be another throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. Biltz runs up to take the throw-in for the Raiders at midfield and does. Sends that ball to the right flank to Helterbrand. Helterbrand does win that ball. Gets that ball, chips it to the middle there, and in the area vicinity where Maggie Kaler usually is. Kaler was too close to her over on the right touchline there, and nobody was in the center for the Raiders on that play. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Superior Spartans here. We're about 10 minutes into the second half of the 2-0 game where Hudson leads Superior 2-0. Ball goes out of bounds off Superior. It's going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. Substitutions come in for Hudson. You see Izzy Lacoste. She normally plays up on top for the Raiders. Biltz grabs the ball, ready for the throw-in here.
15, Taylor Brinkman.
Tries to throw toward Izzy Lacoste, sorry. Touched out by Superior. It's going to be another throw-in by Kennedy Biltz for the Raiders. Ball comes back to Biltz there.
Here we go.
Mally O'Brien gets the ball. You can see her good burst of speed. She does make some feints and feigns that allow her to dribble well with the ball. But there's Kyla Shuey dispossessing, getting the ball to Monette, who gets the ball out to the sideline there. There's Izzy Lacoste dribbling back with the ball. Izzy's supposed to be a forward. We like to see her a little higher on the field there. Kyla Shuey gets that ball, but again, doesn't keep it close enough, and the ball gets taken away by Superior, who brings it up to O'Brien. Gottschalk again wins the ball from O'Brien. Good job by Gottschalk. Ball sent up to Kaler on a breakaway. Here's Maggie Kaler in the top of the box. Kaler tripped up in the Kaler tripped up in the box again, and no call once again by the Hudson for the Hudson Raiders there as Superior trips our player. It's been a couple times with Maddie Haynes and now Maggie Kaler get tripped up in the box and no call. You know, a PK is pretty hard to come by. It has to be pretty egregious, I believe, honestly. In that case, players just got their feet tangled. Most of the time you get that call, but not this ref. Superior takes the goal kick there. It's intercepted by Kyla Shuey. Maggie Kaler now runs onto the ball, tries to pull it back and does. Right-footed shot goes off the head of number 44. That's Megan Tunnell. Or Tunnell. What do we got here?
And in for the Raiders, number 10, Kate Sanaki.
It's going to be a free kick there. Foul committed by Superior. Ball's going to be set down. This is Megan Manette, senior captain, center defender, is going to take the free kick here. Hudson trying to get reset. Superior forms a wall there. Normally a Hudson Raider is going to be on the end of that wall. And here comes Maggie Kaler, just like Coach Knutson wants there. And on the whistle, Manette's going to either put this ball on the net or make a play. She does put the ball on the net. Goes high. Oh, it's just touched out by Sam Young. Goalkeeper for the Superior Spartans with a great save. Megan Manette almost had a goal with that free kick there, about 30 yards out, and a great shot by Manette on that one. Raiders do manage a corner kick out of that, and Kate Sanaki is already ready to take it, and does. She goes short to Maggie Kaler, who sends it back to Sanaki. Sanaki digs the ball into the goal box. Left-footed chip. Oh, Sanaki's ball goes just to the left of the post. Good left-footed chip by Sanaki there. Good goal-scoring opportunity. Haynes was camping out down on that left side there. Almost got a foot on it, but the ball goes out the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for Superior. So Sam Young, the goalkeeper for Superior, has done an exceptional job. To be honest, she's probably been their best player on the field today. O'Brien's certainly done well, but their goalkeeper is doing a great job herself. Superior trying to get the ball up to the midfield there. The midfield sends it up to the forward. That's number 37, again, way up on top there, Kennedy Grimstad. Biltz chasing this ball down for the Raiders. Pressure's being put on there by number 21, Amber Welsh. Mackenzie Drace has the ball on the right side, gets past several defenders, but a long touch allows the ball to get away and be taken over by Superior. Good cutback by the Superior left forward there. Biltz in chase, but a little bit behind. Oh, players get tripped up there, and again, they're gonna call that against Kennedy Biltz. Players got tangled up, but they're going to call that foul on Hudson, and that's going to be a free kick. Guess who's going to take this free kick for the Superior Spartans? If you guessed Mally O'Brien, I would say you're going to be right. O'Brien sets the ball down about 5 yards outside the penalty box area there. O'Brien's going to take this ball and put it on goal, chips it up and in, but Karen chuckles there. Incredibly solid stop by Karen Chuckle, very well done. She distributes the ball out to Drace. Maggie Kaler runs on and wins that ball, cuts it back, wins the ball. She's going to get it to Sanaki here. Sanaki then chips the ball upfield, tries to get it to Kyla Shuey. Kyla lets that ball get away from her on that first touch again. Got to do a little better getting the first touch. Mally O'Brien in the center, but Kate Sanaki, intercepts again. Sanaki and Gottschalk have done an incredible job on Mally O'Brien in the middle. She's not getting any space. She hasn't been a scoring threat at all today. Here's Izzy Lacoste for the Hudson Raiders, bringing it down the right side. Left foot lifts it in, tries to get it toward Kaler. That's headed out by Megan Tunnell. That's going to be another another corner kick for the Hudson Raiders here. Sanaki taking several corners today. And again, usually does a tremendous job placing that ball somewhere near the 6-yard line. Top of the goal box for the Hudson Raiders to give their forwards an opportunity to score. Hudson has two sets on the corner kicks. They'll do an arc formation on the backside of the goal, hoping Sanaki can put the ball into the pocket and it can be run on and bodied or headed into the goal for the Raiders. See substitutions going on and off right now for both teams. And right now, Emma Richard comes in. Maggie Kaler is going to go out for the Raiders. There's Izzy Lacoste, number 9, and Taylor Klatt, number 2. As Sanaki prepares for the corner kick, here comes Katie Woodley, number 21 for the Raiders. They're getting in that arc formation. Sanaki's going to put this ball up and in toward the arc there. And does. Good lifted ball. There's a good opportunity by Emma Richard. Gets a touch, but it's headed out. Sanaki sends another ball in. It's lifted up and over the goalpost there. That's going to be yet another corner kick for the Hudson Raiders there. Sanaki gets a spare ball from the side of the goal, heads back out to a very comfortable spot for her, and that's on the corner of the field, ready for another corner kick. Same formation. They're in the arc. The other formation Hudson has is a goal line formation where they have a couple kids on the goal line. There's a short chip in. It's punched by the goalkeeper, Sam Young. Drace gets a little bit of a chip there. Megan Monette puts a chip up toward the left side there. Emma Richard tries to get a touch. She's on the end line there, but Superior clears that out. Taylor Clack gets a touch. Ball's headed by Superior. Touched out, I think, by Katie Woodley out of bounds there. I believe that's going to be a goal kick for the Superior Spartans here. Foul committed by Hudson. Gives a free kick to the Spartans here. That's a decent ball, but headed back by Izzy Lacasse. Katie Woodley intercepts that ball, tries to bring it down the right flank. Superior sends the ball to the middle. Here comes Kyla Shuey. Kyla Shuey there bumps the Superior player, and they're going to call a foul on Kyla Shuey there as she goes down. I think that was number 2, Maya Kittleson, that went down there. And here's Mally O'Brien take the free kick again. Intercepted by Mackenzie Drace, who heads the ball back to Megan Monette, number 6 for the Raiders. Monette with the right-footed shot, pops it up toward the right side there. Drace again in chase and wins that ball. Kate Sanaki now with the ball for the Raiders. Nice slotted ball to Emma Richard. Richard, 23, has the ball, brings it in, and Richard scores the goal. Kate Sanaki with a good bit of dribbling. Richards gets the ball, puts it on her right foot there. Not sure what the goalie was looking at there, other than the fact that Richard had the 24 feet of net and used all of it and just put it right past the goalie, who didn't dive or do anything to try to win that ball. That was a good play where the ball is brought up by Kate Sanaki, and at the 82nd minute mark of the game here, the Raiders have a 3-0 lead. That was 66 mark. And the Raiders, that's Emma Richard, 23, with the ball from Kate Sanaki with a 3-0 lead over the Spartans here above Superior. Ball is kicked off, goes all the way down the field to Karen Chuckle of the Raiders. Chuckle is going to punt this ball and does. Ball goes well past midfield there and chases Katie Woodley. Headed by Kyla Shuey, touched up by Superior, goes to Mally O'Brien. She gets her right foot on that, but that ball does stay in. Ball goes out of bounds there. Drace trying to win that ball back for the Raiders. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in by Superior. Out to 21 there, Amber Welsh sends it back to the thrower. Welsh has the ball on the left side there and lifts the ball across the goal face. I assume that was caught by Chuckle. There it is. We didn't see that on the camera, but there it is, caught by Karen Chuckle. Chuckle punts again. Past midfield once again. Woodley in chase. Woodley trying to win that ball, stumbles. Taken by number 5 for Superior. Emma Roden. Kennedy Biltz with the ball now for the Raiders. Touches the ball out to the side there to Mackenzie Drace. Drace trying to get around the Superior Spartan and does. Sends the ball up toward the right flank. Meant for Izzy Lacasse. Lacasse needs to stay a little higher there, and that would have been a beautiful play by the Raiders. Ball does go out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Raiders once again. Big dogs for Hudson come back into the game with Maggie Kaler, senior captain, number 12, taking over that center forward spot again. Katie Woodley coming out of the game there. Kennedy Biltz takes the throw for the Raiders, tries to get it to Lacasse. Lacasse gets it over to Gottschalk. Gottschalk up to Maggie Kaler. Kaler with the ball, trying to bring it into the center and does. Gets it to Sanaki. Sanaki chips it out there to the left side there to Jess Iverson. Iverson with a bit of fancy footwork there to keep the ball in. Gets that ball up to Richard again on the left side. Richard trying to cut the ball back. Does a back tap there, maintains possession. Richard sends the ball toward the middle there to Kate Sanaki. Kate Sanaki has the ball again. She does lift that ball up and in. Right to Sam Young, the goalkeeper for Superior, who grabs that shot from Sanaki. Sam Young punts the ball. Well short of half. Not quite the capable punter that Karen Chuckle is for the Raiders, but a decent effort. Hudson maintains possession, goes back and forth actually. Superior with control now, sends it up to the left flank. They cross it into the middle there. Intercepted by Jess Iverson there, and Kate Sanaki for the Raiders, and the left center mid gets possession. Sends the ball up to the left flank to Richard again. Richard with one goal already. Ball is touched out of bounds by the Superior Spartans, and that'll be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. Number 15, Taylor Brinkman takes the throw-in to Jess Iverson, goes over her head. That's Megan Tennell who just sends the ball out of bounds, and Brinkman will do it all over again. Trying to get the ball to the midfield there to Megan Manette. Maggie Kaler up on top there. There's Biltz with a header up to the forwards there. Maggie Kaler and Kate Sanaki battling for the ball. Megan Tennell sends it to the Raider right side. Izzy Lacasse is there, number 9 for the Raiders. Puts the ball on her left foot. She chips it up and into the goal box area there, but it's sent back out by Tennell. Raiders still maintain possession with Izzy Lacasse to Gottschalk. Sanaki with the ball on her left foot. Sanaki chips that ball, but no Raiders there. The ball goes out to the right side of the goal harmlessly, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Superior Spartans. Superior sets up, takes the free kick there, headed by Emma Richard, but the ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be a throw-in for the Spartans. That's number 12, Maddie Plunkett for the Spartans, who's going to grab that ball and take the throw-in herself.
Go Spartans!
And does. Good throw-in, headed by Emma Richard, back to Plunkett. Plunkett touches the ball with the right foot up to the forward area there. Intercepted by Brinkman, who gets it to the midfield. Maggie Kaler has the ball. Tries to turn and does. Kaler sends a slotted ball there to Emma Richard, number 23 for the Raiders again, but it's sent out of bounds there. That's going to be a throw-in for the Raiders there. Megan Tennell doing a nice job on defense there. Gains control, but when she gains control, she just kicks it out of bounds there, and that certainly helps the Hudson Raiders. Taylor Brinkman for the Raiders gets ready to take the throw. Throws it well into the box there. It's headed by Gottschalk toward Kaler. Kaler on the top of the box. Gottschalk with another ball. Gottschalk gets a right-footed shot off. Good stop by the goalkeeper there, Sam Young. Another great shot by Gottschalk, who's having a great game today for the Raiders. I think they must have called that ball went out the end line. Boy, I never saw it go out the end line, though. They're calling a goal kick for Superior. Ball's got to be 100% out. Oh, they must have called a foul or offsides then, because they placed the ball in a random spot there. Superior controlling this ball a little bit anyway until Kate Johnson wins that one. Back taps to herself, maintains possession, a couple of dribbles. Tries to get it up to Kaler and does. Kaler can't turn on that ball. Sanaki and Johnson near the middle now. Gets it out to Manette. Manette gets the ball out to Biltz on the right side there. Biltz gets the ball up to Mackenzie Drace. Actually, that's Katie Woodley, number 21, out there on the right forward spot. Here comes Mally O'Brien, the speedster for Superior again. She goes past Manette. This could be dangerous here. And slots the ball there to number 35 for the Spartans, who gets a harmless shot sent to goal there. Boy, if O'Brien had some complementary players on the right and left, Superior might actually be dangerous. But again, fairly weak goal scoring opportunity for Superior there once O'Brien gave up the ball. Ball's headed up by Superior, trying to get it to their left flank. They send it back to the midfield there. That's number 23, Isabella Evavold for the Superior Spartans. Gets it back to Biltz. Biltz intercepts that ball, gets it to Kate Johnson. Johnson tries to turn. Ball goes out of bounds off Superior. It's going to be Raider ball. Kennedy Bills will take that throw in. Substitutions coming back onto the field. You see Jess Iverson, number 7, leaving. Let's see who comes in. The right forward is Jordan Helterbrand. Or actually, Jordan Helterbrand would be the left mid. My apologies there. Hudson takes the throw in, but ball goes out of bounds, turns over to the Superior Spartans. Superior takes the throw in there. Katie Woodley trying to win the ball. Spartans send it upfield. Kennedy Biltz is there, and Biltz again just knocks the ball out of bounds. Biltz has to do a better job of maintaining her composure and maintaining that possession. There's Mallie O'Brien, gets knocked down there. Probably didn't think that was fair at all, but she maintains possession of the ball, gets the ball on her left foot, goes over the top of the goal. Number 18 was right there, Rachel Dixon, but made no attempt to head or body the ball into the goal. So thank goodness that Raiders don't see any scoring threats by Superior. We could be in a little bit of trouble here. Jordan Helterbrand trying to win the ball there, loses the ball. Number 35 for Superior is Kirsten Lesak. Kirsten working hard up on the top for Superior, but can't maintain possession. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for the Hudson Raiders. Taylor Brinkman will set up to take this kick. Brinkman takes the kick, goes over the head of Sanaki. Sanaki does maintain control of the ball. Must have been a handball or something there by Superior. Or a foul was committed. They're giving the free kick to the Raiders. Sometimes hard to tell what happened. Taylor Brinkman for the Raiders takes the free kick, sends the ball up to the middle there toward Gottschalk, who heads it up to Kaler. Kaler up on top, trying to maintain possession, gets double teamed. I believe she got fouled as she throws her arms up in the air and says, what's going on? Here's Mallie O'Brien with a breakaway. Kennedy Biltz going one-on-one. Biltz taking her on there. Weak shot by O'Brien there. Kennedy Biltz ran right with her, slowed down the attack just like a defender's supposed to do, and O'Brien didn't get a very good effort on that ball. Ball's picked up by Chuckle, and no scoring threat again for the Superior Spartans. Substitutions, as you see the AR hold her flag up like that, that means there will be substitutions coming onto the field of play. And you see Superior Spartans running off and onto the field. Sarah Helene now in as the right defender for the Hudson Raiders is going to take this throw. Helene tries to throw the ball into the box to Woodley. Woodley gets a touch, but the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Superior. Haynes has been uncharacteristically quiet in this game for the Raiders. She normally has a tally on the game. Kaler, the other leading goal scorer for the Raiders, with her 24th goal of the season, which is a new record for the Hudson Raider women's program. Great year by Maggie Kaler. Another person who's had a great year, a prolific year, is Kate Sanaki with assists. She came into the game with 19, has 2 on the game already. So she's sitting with 21 assists on the year, and we're not done with the year yet. Speaking of Sanaki, there she is with the ball, slots the ball up to Haynes on the left there. Haynes cuts the ball back to center, intercepted by Superior temporarily. Gottschalk gets the ball back to Haynes, and the ball is sent upfield from their center back. There's number 37, Kennedy Grimstead for Superior. She tries to send the ball up the flank. That's number 18, that's Rachel Dixon on the right side, but Megan Monette intercepts that ball. Tries to send it upfield with her left foot, but the ball goes out of bounds, out the touchline. That's going to be a Superior throw-in. They take that throw-in, they get it to the midfield there. Midfield tries to get it to the forward line. Megan Monette intercepts, turns the ball upfield, and gets it to Kate Sanaki, who touches it up, trying to get it to Kaler. Superior intercepts, but Hudson gets the ball back. Calling a foul apparently on the opponent toward Maggie Kaler, and Hudson's going to get a free kick out of this. Let's see who takes the free kick for the Raiders. It's usually one of 4 or 5 different players, unlike Superior, that Mallie O'Brien takes all of them. For Hudson, it can be Kennedy Biltz, Megan Monette, Taylor Brinkman, or any number of other players. Hudson has a lot of confidence. There's Woodley at the top of the goal, just can't get anything on the shot. Left-footed effort there that rolls harmlessly to Sam Young, the goalkeeper there. Woodley with a tailor-made opportunity to score a goal for the Hudson Raiders. Sarah Helene wins the ball, sends it to the midfield to Kate Johnson. Helene, more than anybody in tonight's game, has done an excellent job of getting the ball to the feet of the midfielders for the Raiders from defense. Now the ball's on the right side of the field there. Woodley tries to lift the ball in. It goes off the shins of a Rice Lake Superior defender. And out of bounds, going to be a throw-in for the Raiders.
In for Hudson, number 19, Emma Olson.
Helene with the ball, throws the ball into the box area. It's touched by Superior, but Helene gets the ball back, chips it into the box. Maggie Kaler's there, gets pushed in the back. Wasn't seen, obviously. Mally O'Brien with the ball, tries to go past Manette. Decides to chip it forward there. Karen Chuckle steps up and forward and sends the ball well past midfield. Headed twice, once by Superior, once by Hudson. Kaler gained control of the ball, but it goes back to Superior. Superior on the attack, trying to get the ball up on top to O'Brien, who can't maintain possession of that ball. I think they might have called a handball on the Division I prospect there, Mally O'Brien. Hudson's going to take the free kick at the spot of the foul. And Megan Manette will take this free kick and does. Sends a nice lofted ball up to that right flank. Unfortunately, a little too strong, goes out of bounds, and that's going to be Spartan soccer. Spartans grab the ball, take the throw. Katie Woodley tries to maintain possession, but carries the ball out of bounds. Spartan ball.
7 in for the Spartans, number 20.
Mally O'Brien with the ball again. Tries to send a long dump and run ball up to number 18 there, Rachel Dixon. Dixon crosses the ball to the center. Center forward tries to touch it back over to Rachel Dixon. And the ball goes out of bounds here. I believe that's going to be, I thought that was going to be Hudson Raider ball, but it is Superiors, and they take the throw. There's Mally O'Brien trying to get past Sanaki, and does. O'Brien gets a right-footed shot there that goes well over the goal. That was a decent scoring opportunity with a high arcing ball like that. Again, even as tall as Karen Chuckle is, sometimes those balls can go up and away and right over the top of the outstretched arms. So Emma Olson, number 19, the young sophomore for the Hudson Raiders, is going to take this goal kick. Olson's got a very long leg and should do just fine. Good, high, arcing, deep ball by Emma toward the midfield area to Haynes. Intercepted by Superior, but there's Emma Olson on the left there. Emma Olson gets used there on the sideline, and that'll be a Spartan throw-in. And number 18, Rachel Dixon, takes a throw-in for the Spartans. Touched up field by Gottschalk. Over to Kaler, back to Gottschalk. Gottschalk back to Kaler. Kaler, number 12, with the ball. Releases the ball, sends it upfield to the right mid, which is Taylor Klatt. Taylor Klatt trying to make a run and does. Gets past the defender for Superior. Klatt still with the ball. Tries a pullback there. The ball is touched by defender. Taylor Klatt with a pullback now, crosses it in front of the goal face, and there's Maddie Haynes. Taylor Klatt with the ball lofted in, and Maddie Haynes in her normal position on the backside of the goal scores the fourth goal for the Raiders at the 81:58 minute mark of the game. Just about 8 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game. The Raiders get their fourth goal by Maddie Haynes. Beautiful goal. That's typical Haynes. Be on that backside, and when a ball comes crossed in, Haynes always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Raiders up 4-0 in this regional game here. And with just about 8 minutes to go, Superior, who hasn't mounted really an offensive threat all day, all they've got is Mally O'Brien, who has the ball right now and trying to dribble through all of the defenders for the Hudson Raiders. She gets by a couple, gets a fairly weak shot off there that's gobbled up by Karen Chuckle of the Raiders. Chuckle punts that ball, and again, Chuckle, as she's done most of the day, getting that ball past midfield, which is great. Gottschalk wins that ball. Nobody in the midfield. Gottschalk and Sanaki all alone by themselves other than Mally O'Brien. So there's Mally O'Brien knocking down Sanaki. We do get that call there, but you know, when O'Brien can't win the ball, she's just going to whack you. That's just the way she plays. So Sanaki gets the foul called there. and unlike Superior, with O'Brien taking all of their free kicks, Hudson prefers to put their better players up into the mix on offense. And here's Emma Olson with the ball. She's going to put the ball down right about a foot past the midfield mark here. But Emma Olson's got a long kick here, and we'll see one right now. Beautiful kick put onto the top of the penalty box area there. Katie Woodley trying to win the ball, fought off by the Superior Spartans. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, looked like it was off of Superior, but the AR calls it off of Hudson, and Superior's going to take the throw and does. Woodley trying to win a ball, goes off of Superior. I'm not sure that AR is very confident in her calls, the way she's cautiously putting her flags out there. She always seems to look at the center ref for what direction he has before she makes her call. Here comes Kennedy Biltz, the right D for the Hudson Raiders, going to take the throw in.
Number 14, Kennedy Biltz.
Katie Woodley inside the box, cuts it past one defender, gets intercepted. Ball goes out the touchline off Superior. That's going to be a corner kick for the Raiders. Kate Sanaki going toward the ball to pick that up and take the corner. Raiders going into their arc formation. Sanaki's going to lift that ball up and into the arc. Beautiful ball. Ball's in the center of the field. Maddie Haynes again. Ball served in by Kate Sanaki on the corner, and Maddie Haynes on the backside volleys the ball in the net on a low ball as it approached the ground. Haynes sticks the leg out there, and at the 84-30 mark of the game, Hudson tallies its 5th goal of the game to go up 5-0 on Superior. Haynes' 2nd goal of the game, and Sanaki's 3rd assist of the game. Sanaki now leads the team and probably the whole conference with 22 assists on the year. Great job by Sanaki, just as good a job by Haynes. There's Mally O'Brien still trying to beat all 11 Hudson Raiders on the field by herself. And Superior crosses the ball there, hits the top of the net. Decent shot by Superior, but not really a goal-scoring threat again. Karen Chucko reaches for the ball there. She's going to drop the ball and let Emma Olson take the goal kick. Olson really is impressive today with the length on her goal kick. She's got very good technique, and for being a tall, lanky kid, she certainly puts some pop on the ball. Look at the height on those free kicks by Olson. Very well done. Sanaki up to Haynes. Kaler with the ball. Sends it out to the side to Haynes on the side there. Haynes and Superior defender collide. Superior charges onto the ball. That's number 5 again. Emma Roden for Superior just knocks that ball out of bounds. Hudson now, with clock management in mind, is going to be casually running toward balls instead of sprinting there. There you see ball boy Sean Kaler on the side there. That's Maggie's father there. Sean's goal in life, he wants to be president of the United States, may do that someday. Emma Olson sends the ball in there, goes up and over the goal. Decent effort by Emma Olson on the kick. It'll be a goal kick for the Superior Spartans. Setting up to take the kick here is Isabel Evavold for the Spartans. It's chest trapped by Maddie Haynes, but the ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for the Spartans.
And in for the Hudson Raiders, number 23, Emma Richard.
Superior trying to get the ball up the field. Kate Sanaki's there, wins the ball, puts it through the legs of the Superior defender, cuts it back there, gets it out to her left flank. It's intercepted by Superior and sent up to the right flank for them. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a Hudson Raider throw in as the AR points to the east, direction of the Hudson Raiders. Ball comes up the sideline there. Haynes trying to win the ball, touches it out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Superior. There's O'Brien versus Sanaki. O'Brien lifts a left-footed shot there, but it's intercepted by Biltz and sent back. Foul called on the Hudson Raiders there on Haynes. Haynes tripped up the kid. No contest or or argument there. And once again, O'Brien gains about 7 or 8 yards from the spot of the foul there, but the referee's not watching that and allows her to take it. So she takes a free kick there, sends it up to the right flank there. Karen Chuckle with yet another save there. Again, Hudson did that a couple times earlier in the game, just send a ball right down the flat end line toward the goal, and there's just not much of an angle to score there. Maggie Kaler with the ball on top for the Raiders, gets it to Sanaki. Sanaki's got a little bit of space, slots the ball up to Maddie Haynes. Haynes cuts the ball to center, loses the ball there. What did we call? Must have been called offsides. I'll be darned. Didn't see that one. Taking the free kick there is Maddie Plunkett. Sends it up, tries to get it toward Mally O'Brien and does. Kate Sanaki gets a touch, sends it out of bounds. Hudson will be able to reset on defense there. Throw in by number 12, Maddie Plunkett. Intercepted by Gottschalk. Good step by Gottschalk here. Sends the ball up to the left flank to Haynes. Haynes, again, dangerous. Gets that ball up the left side there. Tries to center it to Kaler. Can't quite get it there. That's number 23 for Superior. She gets it, and instead of sending it even out the side touchline, she sends it out the end line. It's going to be another corner for the Hudson Raiders. Handsome ball boy there, Sean Kaler, has that ball. He's holding it like a snow cone there.
Number 20, Kate Johnson.
Gives it over to Sanaki, who's going to take her 247th corner kick of the game today. Some statistics may be made up. Kate Johnson comes into the play there. Sanaki lifts the ball up to the top of the penalty box there. Headed by Maggie Kaler, but caught by Sam Young, the goalkeeper for the Superior Spartans. Looks to distribute, but nobody available, so she punts the ball. Very average effort on the punt there. Mally O'Brien tries to get the ball, sends it up there, but there's Megan Monette. Touches the ball out to the left side toward Kate Johnson. Ball goes off the Superior player and out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders, and Emma Olson is going to take this throw. 89-56. There's 4 seconds to go in this game, and the game is over. Hudson Raiders win the first regional playoff game. The 5-seed Superior Spartans come down to Hudson to play, and the number 4 seed hosts don't show them much respect, beating them 5-0 in this game. Goals scored today were by Brooke Gottschalk, her first goal of the year, assisted by Kate Sanaki, who had 3 assists on the day. Second goal is Maggie Kaler, assisted by Megan Monette. And then Emma Richard, young sophomore, assisted by Kate Sanaki with the 3rd goal. And then Maddie Haynes, 2 more goals, 1 assisted by number 2, Taylor Klatt, 1 assisted by Kate Sanaki. A good offensive outing for the Hudson Raiders as you see them running toward the fans here to give a little bit of an acknowledgement. The fans appreciating their effort on the day. Very good job by the Hudson Raiders today, winning the game 5-0, and for that honor they will get the privilege of playing the number 1 seed in the conference, or in the region I should say, and that's going to be the DC Everest Evergreens. They play DC Everest on Saturday at 7 p.m. Thank you for coming to the game today. This is Knute Johnson signing out for the Hudson Raiders.